Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise, autoappraise.com, December 6, 2012. Going to take a ride in a 1985 ASC McLaren Mercury Capri. It's an original 15,000 mile car, just a slight bit over. Everything appears to be working on the car. We have not run the convertible top up and down per the owner's request. He doesn't want to, he said he's never done that before in the 5 years he's owned it. So I've not heard or witnessed or seen the top go up and down. The exterior body is visually clean. Pretty much everywhere you look, there's a little bit of shrinkage and some sand scratches present coming up from some of the repaint work that McLaren did on this car. The car was about $11,500 new, and about $11,000+ conversion package was done on it back in 1985. Practically doubled the price of the car. Stock 302 two-barrel V8 motor, automatic transmission with overdrive. Got upgraded 15-inch honeycomb 5.0 wheels on it. Leather Recaro seats. It's pretty well loaded up. It's a good looking vehicle. We're going to take it for a drive. It's got great magnetic adhesion all the way around the car.
Gotta go up a little bit.
Okay.
Pick your feet up once. There you go.
All right.
You got heated seats.
Okay.
Here it is, right here.
Already?
There it is.
Yeah, I turned them on. Yep.
Yeah, I never use them. And this is the lumbar deal here, and this is the bleed off.
Yep, okay.
Is it off now?
I turned it on and see if it'll heat up.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Okay,
Mine.
good. Air conditioning kick on this?
Well, we freeze you right out of here.
Well, we don't want to do that. Just verify that it works.
Put it up to the, I put it on the floor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go. And then spring it back up to warm, okay?
Well, we'll put it right here. Floor.
It's about 40.
Put this on low speed.
Okay.
I'll put it right there. Yeah.
So it's about 45 degrees out today. Got about 50% oil pressure on the gauge. Gas gauge shows that it's working. Temp hasn't come up yet. It's on the bottom of the gauge. And the amp gauge appears to be working. The interior shows real nice. This little accordion piece on the shifter is no longer present. Taking a drive down a beautiful brick street in Fremont, Ohio today. The interior is in nice shape. There's no cracks in the dash. The wood grain applique is very nice.
This is McLaren stuff here.
Yeah, okay. We're going to head out on a short test drive here before it gets too dark.
I think I got JC Taylor. You know, you've heard of them, haven't you?
Sure.
I've had them since the early 70s. I think I got comp on this December 1st.
Okay.
But, you know, we ain't going to have a problem.
No. This is a rear seat delete car. It's got shelves installed. Back end shortened up for that convertible top. The Recaro buckets have the Recaro buckets have the speakers mounted in the headrests. Speedometer appears to be working, and a tachometer is functioning. It's about 35 to 40 miles an hour right there. Rolling at about 1700 RPMs.
Sure tell it's cold.
Radio we checked out earlier, all the turn signals, brake lights, tail lights, reverse lights, license plate light, all of that stuff's operational. It's all functional. The seats adjust as they should, and I can feel my heated seat beginning to warm up.
Put some gas in the thing.
The gauge is showing just over empty. Got a couple gallons in there.
I run 89 octane in this.
Okay.
And you probably could get by with 87.
Lighter's working.
Never used it.
For you smokers?
Nope. Okay, this town is nuts at rush hour. There's cars coming from all over the place around.
Well, pressure's holding up good, about 65% of the gauge. It's on between the M and the A of normal. Temperature's just starting to come up to about 45 miles an hour. I can feel a little bump in one of the tires, probably the left front. Is that what you're...
Yeah, they're cold yet. It takes about 10 miles to warm this thing up. Plus I got a little more air in them too.
Okay. Didn't see any dry crack or dry rotting in the tread pattern.
This rides like a Corvette or a Camaro. Is this far enough?
Yeah, we can spin her around and head back.
It's cold yet. The guy that owned this car owned a tire store.
Okay.
So I think I tried to get a hold of him, and he won't return my calls, and I'm scared to. I think he might have died.
You hit it a little bit if you can, see if we can get a quick acceleration out of that.
Guy just went left the center in that truck. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Come right over on the phone.
It's crazy drivers with all their phones these days, huh? Console appears to be in really good shape. There's no real active wear in the interior except for the seat bolster. Inside of the convertible top's in good shape. The bows are all wrapped. We didn't put that down. This A-pillar allegedly has a slight bit more slant than the standard Fox body series. Overall, then a little lump to the tires. Appears to be a pretty good
There's no lumps
rolling.
in the tires. They're cold.
Yeah, okay,
No
well.
lumps in the tires. Trust me.
Yeah, they're just got that feel to them, don't they?
They're radials, and it's rough ride. This is a race car suspension in this.
Yeah.
This is not a conventional automobile. Plus, the road isn't that great either.
Yeah, the road is a little bit rough, isn't it?
There's nothing wrong with the tires, boy. I hope you don't tell him that. Jeez.
Well, I didn't say there's anything wrong with them. You can just feel the lumps. You can feel them a little bit. No, it doesn't. I don't see the steering wheel's not shaking.
He was asking me about the tires. I told him. I said I think they've been replaced, but I can't prove it.
Yeah, that steering wheel is not moving around much. Can I put my hand on it a little bit?
It's getting warmed up now.
Yeah.
I take this thing up to Port Clinton. I get about 10 miles out of town before it gets
smoothed out on you.
Smoothed out now.
Sure. Yeah, it
The
feels
road
pretty
has
good.
a lot to do with it too. It's tight, boy. I tell you, look at it. You don't get. There's no play in it at all. I'm gonna pull this in the garage now. Is that all right?
Yeah, I've got a stool in the way, so I'm gonna have to hop out and
okay.
move it out of your way for you. We almost back to your place?
Yeah. Jaguar.
So you've had this about 5 years? Purchased
Almost.
from
It'll be 5 years next year.
You bought from the original owner?
No.
No?
Well, yeah, I did. He bought it from a dealer, so I'm the second owner.
Okay.
The dealer, when he bought the car from the dealer, it had about 3,000 miles on it.
All right.
4 dealers were selling these, not all of them. But I feel sorry for that guy with that house. He had no insurance.
Oh boy. That's rough. I'll hop out.
It's rentals too, and they'll charge you.
I'll hop out and move that stool for you there.
Let me get right up here. Right up here.
Oh yeah, the hidden door handle. That's pretty cool. Good looking ASC McLaren. Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise. It's one of 500 produced. About half that many with convertible tops. Checking out this car for potential buyer. If you need an inspection like this conducted, let us know if we can do one for you sometime. 800-301-3886 or email us cars@autoappraise.com. Thanks for watching.